Hello? Can you guys hear me now? Is it too loud? Is it still not working? What is happening? Is it genuinely not working still? Hello? Wait, you guys can hear me now? Okay. Okay. That's good. Hello. Sorry. I don't know what happened there. Am I like too loud or too quiet? Can you guys hear the music? Also, I can't tell, like, again, I'm hearing myself, but, it's, like, really delayed, so I can't tell if, like, when you guys are hearing me. So, yeah, this is gonna be very awkward. I wonder if there's a setting I could change. Monitor output off. You know what, whatever. Can you guys hear the music? Hopefully you can, otherwise it's just gonna be silent for you guys again. But anyways, today I was going to, hold on. I have my iPad right next to me so that I can actually see the chat today and not have to have it on like the side here. So hopefully I'll be able to interact more if I remember to look over. But today I'm still working on the sprites, obviously. But this morning I worked on coloring the alternate outfits. So each of the main characters, no, that's the head. They have like an alternate outfit. This is gonna be the main outfit. Okay, I guess the music is very quiet. Okay, hopefully the music is loud enough now. Tell me if it's like too loud or if you can't hear me. But anyways, back to the thing I was talking about. So each of the main characters, they have like their main outfit, which is what was in the last thumbnail. And that's gonna be for main story events. So just like all of the mandatory events, you're gonna see the main outfit. But on the side plots, like there's 2 side plots you can find in the game, and they're gonna be using the alternate outfits. So I just finished coloring those, and yeah, now what else? Oh, I decided on a second pose for Kareem, and I also finished adding different expressions to everyone. And I also need to add, my sketching is, okay, it used to be clean, guys, okay? It used to be so clean, but now I sketch like really, like, it looks very messy and like chicken scratch. But I guess since I've finished with most of the base colors, I'm gonna do the other poses for Finn, which is Jess's dad, because he's probably the adult who speaks the most, so I want to give him some more poses other than just the base one. But yeah. I guess this will be like the first time that I'm actually like drawing and not like just coloring in front of you guys, which makes me nervous. I don't know, maybe I'm just bad at drawing, but whenever people watch me draw, I just freeze up and I can't. Like, if I'm ever at school, where's Cecile? Whenever I'm at school and I'm drawing, I just don't draw anything new because of the fear that someone will, like, look over and think that, like, I don't know. It just makes me nervous. So, if I'm ever in public, I'll just go to a drawing I've done previously and just, like, work on that to make it look like I know what I'm doing. I mean, I do know what I'm doing, it's just I don't show it very well in public. Like, yeah. Anyways. Also, when I'm drawing, I'm also not very great at talking, so I'm sorry if I become, like, very quiet. What screen do I use to draw? I use, I think it's a Huion canvas. I don't remember what number. I believe it's the 22, but I'm not sure. I used to... Sorry, I'm just trying to think. I think I used to use, the Huion GT... I used to think it was the 220, but I think it's the 110. I'm not sure. It's been a while, and also I gave that tablet away to someone, so I don't quite remember what model it was, but, yeah, both of them were good. The reason why I switched over, it was right. It was because the pen, like the on monitor tablet pens, there's like I guess it's like a rubber around the grip. I used it so much that it got worn down, and for some reason my replacement pen my dad got, it just wouldn't work with my computer, so we decided to just like it was probably really old or something, or it just didn't like my computer anymore, and so we decided to get a new one, and that was basically my Christmas gift last year, I believe. So yeah, I also use my iPad to draw. I use Procreate on my iPad, and I gotta say, hot take, I do not like Procreate very much. Like, it's great for, I like using it a lot for animation, because it's very simple. There are, like, no extra, like, buttons you really need to know. So it's really good for animation, in my opinion. But I hate Procreate for the fill function. Like, it's so bad on Procreate. The fill bucket drop thing, it's kind of dumb on Procreate. So if I'm ever animating, which is very rare, but I'll use Procreate, and then I'll move to Clip Studio to color it, because coloring on Clip Studio is so convenient. But yeah, for anyone who ever asks what I use to draw, Huion Canvas 22, I think. Clip Studio Paint for my Huion tablet, which is connected to my computer, and then on my iPad, I use Procreate. Oh wait, no, this shoulder's supposed to be raised. Also, I can't tell, like, for me the audio is delayed, but I'm not sure about the visuals. Hopefully, like, if it is delayed, hopefully the video or the screen recording is also delayed. But I'm not sure. Tips for a beginner on Clip Studio Paint. Let me think. Okay, because asking for, like, beginner tips for an art program, like, I guess just that kind of means asking for advice on how to use the like, because it's not like asking for art beginner tips, because you can have a great program and, like, still not, like, you still need to be able to draw. Well, if that's not how, no. Like, I don't know what kind of advice you could give for a program itself. I guess just, like, how to use it efficiently is what people would be asking for. The point of what I was trying to get to is skill and program are different things. Like, a lot of traditional artists will tell you that it doesn't matter if, like, you have the best, I don't know, like, I heard this a lot. It doesn't matter if you have, like, a good, like, watercolors. Like, I used to do watercolors for fun. I was terrible at it. But people, like, skill and programs are, like, completely different things. And for Clip Studio, I guess, when I started Clip Studio, I honestly hated it, like, so much. My friend, she uses Clip Studio, and she's the one who convinced me to get it. And I remember showing her the first drawing I did on Clip Studio, which was a girl who looked very not happy because I hated the program so much. So I guess the first thing you want to do with Clip Studio is just, like, familiarize yourself with the program. So, like, find brushes you like. Definitely explore the asset store. You can find it by going here, and then on the end, search for subtools on assets. You can find, like, better brushes there. I mean, the default ones are fine. I use some of the default ones. They added some new ones for, I think, version 2.0. And some of those were good because they, like, blend well. But yeah, definitely find brushes that you're comfortable with, and after that, I guess just use it like any other drawing program. What else could you do? Oh, another thing, definitely, like, customize your workspace. Like, you can, hold on, let me get my mouse. You can change what you want, like, on your workspace. So, like, one of the default windows you'll have is, it's like, oh, it's this one, brush size texture marker. Not texture marker, it just says brush size. I hate this. It's so stupid because you can just adjust what you want here. So, like, if you don't like a window, just, like, get rid of it. Yeah, just get rid of it. And a lot of windows, like, I didn't used to use. Like, my base workspace used to just be colors, brush settings, brushes. I did not have any of these ones. It was just navigator and layers. And that's what I had for Medibang, which was what I used to use before Clip Studio. But now that I know the program a little more, I have added some windows, so like subview, this is for references. Color set, this is really handy, I talked about it last time. You can save color palettes, especially useful for if you have characters that appear often. So like I have my main character color palettes there. Other stuff I added, layer properties, this is for, I use it to add some lazy, I think it's called subsurface scattering, when I'm shading. You can just add like a layer of like another color. So that's what I use this window for. This is new, I think, or I'm just stupid and never like found it. But it'll align elements. So like let's say I wanted something in the middle, it would put whatever layer you're on like directly in the middle. So this is good for like when you're designing stuff. And then auto actions. If you're a beginner, auto actions are very helpful and useful, but I would stay away from it because it is very like difficult to kind of like learn. Like, okay, it's not super difficult to use. Like, you could just download pre-made auto actions. Like, before I discovered like what you could do with it, I just had like a simple auto action that creates noise. So I think it's this one. So it just makes noise for you automatically. That was the first one I downloaded off of the asset store, and then I realized what auto actions could do, and so eventually I learned how to make my own. And it is very convenient, but also, like I said, it's a little frustrating sometimes to get it to do exactly what you want. So for beginners, I would maybe stay away. But what else? Oh, okay, someone asked if Clip Studio's one-time payment or subscription. It used to be a one-time thing. You just buy it once, and then you get infinite updates depending on how they, or whenever they do update it. But, it's not super recent, I guess, since it happened a while ago now. But, when it was announced, people were angry. I mean, I kinda was too, like, come on, don't be like freaking Adobe. Now, if you want any updates from 2.0 and above, you're gonna have to like pay for a subscription, which is really, really sad in my opinion. But I mean, it's to pay the developers, and it is a great program. So I guess I can see why they chose to do it. I don't like it, but I mean, I also don't want the developers to starve. So, but you can buy the 1.0 like version. I don't know what it goes up to, like 1 point whatever. I don't know what it goes up to, but you can buy that for a one-time purchase, I'm pretty sure. I don't know when they'll like pull the plug on that service, or if they ever will pull the plug. Hopefully they don't, but you could get that if you don't want to give Clip Studio money every month. I think it's every month, it might be a yearly thing. I'm not sure. But yeah, I think personally I'll only get the subscription if there's any feature that's like really, really mind-blowing. It has to be like really good though. Like I do have the 2.0 update, but that's because the 2.0 update is I think it's pretty... I'm pretty sure it is a one-time buy, but 2.1 and above are gonna be paid. And I think this is the last time I'm gonna update Clip Studio. Because, I mean, the animation feature is nice for Clip Studio X. Like, I think it's called the Pro version, and X has, some other stuff. But if I ever want to learn animation, I feel like I'll just use OpenTunes, which is, it's free. And I'm pretty sure, don't quote me on this, I'm pretty sure it's what Ghibli uses to animate. You can look it up. And I have it on my computer, but it's like the last time I looked at it, I was not very good at I'm still not very good at animating, but I was definitely like even worse at animating back then, and I just got too scared looking at the program. So if I ever want to animate, I'm just gonna learn on OpenTunes instead of paying for Clip Studio. So I would recommend, if you're gonna buy Clip Studio, to try and get the 2.0 one, because it does include the multiple layer liquify, which is definitely a lifesaver. But okay, I think, oh wait, shit, I think I erased the color line art. When did that happen? Do I need it? Okay, I only need it for one. Ah, it still didn't connect. Whatever. Can I leave it on not multiply? Do I have any tips for animating for noobs? I don't think you want to ask me, because I am not good at animating. Like, what I'm doing in all of my shorts or reels, that's not really animating. It's just taking two things, like two poses, and just adjusting them a bit so that it kind of like bounces when I want it to switch to another pose. So that's not really animating. That's just pretty much editing. So if you want to ask me for animation advice, I would tell you to go ask someone else. Because if you look at my actual animation skills, like if you go to the sun-kissed animation on my channel, it is not very good. I'm gonna admit. So yeah, sorry, I do not have any advice for animation. If you do want to know how to do the like pose shifting thing, it's really simple, really. Like, all you need to do is, like, let's say I have this character, copy. Okay, so if you would want to do it, you would literally just copy whatever pose you have, pre-transform, and then like move it down a little bit, and then go to your next pose. Well, there is no next pose, but if you just do the bounce thing and then go back to your other pose, like, it'll look fine. But yeah, there really is not much to that. Okay, I think... Oh, did I not? Oh, I did separate the head. Good on me. The reason why I like to separate the head, I'm only doing it for the Sprite. It's because, okay, when I was first making the Sprites for the main three, so Chess, Ren, and Hannah, it was like, the anatomy was so chibi. Do I have any pictures? Okay, like, this is what they used to look like. The heads were so big. Okay. Oh, that was that clipped. Okay. Like I know they're kids, but they're not like sticks. Like compared to the old ones. Like look how big the head is. If I align the bodies that they are the same size. Like you can just see how much bigger the heads are. And I just had to do like so much adjusting for the main three. Like it was especially bad on Hannah. Like I don't know. The anatomy was very chibi. But because I was adjusting the proportions so much, I decided that I'm just gonna detach the head, redo the line art, and if I ever need to adjust proportions again, I'll be able to do it more, like, more easily, because, like, everything is already detached. So, that is why I have decided to detach the head from the body, which does look kind of creepy, I will admit that, but it's for the sake of being able to correct proportions later, so it's fine. Okay, I need to move the line down. And then after I separate it, I can add different poses like I did with the main three. So face, and oops. Poses. Okay, so now I think I can start filling in the other poses. Wait, I need to add like the default arm onto this one though. So I can copy this. Oh, and this should not be a multiply. Can I? Yeah. Okay, there we go. Okay. Now I can give them all their own folders. And then, okay, this is the thing I constantly forget to do. I keep forgetting to set them to reference layers. But I have not forgotten this time, so it's fine. Do I want to add the gradient? No, it's fine. Okay. I'm just gonna copy the base colors and then add it to all of them. And then I will adjust whatever doesn't fit later. Okay. Oh, I keep putting, okay, I put them in alpha lock so that I can add the gradient parts, but I don't need it. Oh, I should probably save. How often do I name my layers? Almost, like, okay, usually in the middle of a drawing, I'll name my layers. But then after that initial naming, I'll, like, never name things again unless I'm making more folders. And that's just because I don't remember to name them. So, like, I know it's good for organization, but if I already know where everything is, then I don't need to waste time naming stuff. But for big, like, projects like this, where I have literally, like, probably thousands of layers on here. Like, what's the newest? Okay, not thousands. I think this is at, like, the 300 mark now for layers. At that point, it's, like, pretty important to name your layers so that you don't confuse yourself. But I am not the best at naming my layers. This pose looks so weird without the right facial expression. This is a specific pose for, like, one scene. Chess is gonna ask for a lot of money. Because one of the paths you can take... Wait, what color did I make the ring? Oh, I didn't color the ring! One of the paths you can choose for... No, whatever, I'll just do it manually. You get to, like, paint, like, wooden coasters and tote bags to sell at a summer fair. And to do that, they need some money, and they don't have any money to start with, so they're gonna ask, or Chess is gonna ask, her dad if they can borrow some money. And it's, like, it's quite a bit of money, like, it's not like it's just 20 bucks, so, yeah, that is supposed to be the surprised expression. Also, about the tote bag thing, the reason why I picked tote bags, I mean, it seems kind of random, but I've seen it in person, like, and so, like, I went to my school's spring fair, and I was selling stuff there too, just like my shop stuff, and the table next to me, they were selling tote bags, and each one had, like, a unique design. It was a group of, I believe, 5 people who were running the booth, and they were selling tote bags, and at first I was like, I didn't know if it was gonna sell very well, because, I don't know, selling tote bags at a at a spring fair when everyone else is selling, like, a lot of, like, smaller crafts, like, I didn't know if they were gonna sell well, but they sold out of almost every single tote bag, and I bet you there were at least, like, 30 tote bags, and each of them sold, for $25. Like, I would glance over and just see a jar full of money, and that was not including, like, card payments, but they had, like, a jar just full of money, and so it's very profitable, is what I'm getting at. So, yeah, I stole that idea from real life. And I think I didn't have... I thought I added one more hand pose to someone. Did I not? Did I add it to the mom? Oh, yeah, okay. it is, yeah. I've not picked a first name for her, so, I just call her Anna's mom. Oh, I did not put everything in a... Yeah, I'm gonna separate the head again. Luckily, I chose a lot of, like, short hairstyles, so it's, like, really easy to separate the head. I can just, like, that's it. So, head, and then body. What am I gonna do about her other hand, though? I guess I could leave it like that. Okay. Oh, that is too small. And then, after this, I believe I can move on to shading. And then I can show you guys some shortcuts I do with shading. Which, whenever I do animations or like things that require me to shade like a lot of things, it comes in handy. So. Oh, it does go a little over her speed. Does Clip Studio work like Procreate, as in more pixels your canvas is the less layers you can do? No. You can have infinite, I'm pretty sure you can have infinite layers on Clip. I've never reached a point where there's where it tells me you can't have more layers. I'm not sure about the mobile version, but my teacher, we had a Procreate unit in school. I didn't have to do the assignments because my teacher already knew I was proficient in the program. Anyways, I think they talked about how the amount of layers you can have, it depends on your iPad or whatever device you're using it on. Typically it's an iPad. And it just depends on like how good your iPad is, basically. But since, like I said, I don't know about mobile. But since Clip Studio is on a computer, it has a lot more, the program is just a lot stronger because of that. So I'm pretty sure, oops. Oh, sorry, that was really loud. I didn't know if I could wake up on time, so I put a lot of alarms on. There's one for 8:45, one for 9, 9:30, 10, 11. Yeah, I take like 10 alarms to wake up. It is not great. Anyway, sorry if that was like really loud. Anyway, what was I talking about? I was talking about the layers with clip. Anyway, but to answer the question, no, there are no limits. That's another reason why I don't like using Procreate a lot unless it's to doodle. Like, I'm seriously impressed by anyone who uses Procreate as their main tool. Like, I personally could never, just because the program annoys me so much. Like, how do you live with the way the paint bucket tool is set up? I don't understand. But yeah. No, I'm gonna keep that. And then I think I can just duplicate the body. Oh, the head is in the way. I'll put it behind. No, it did include it. Oh wait, what? No, what happened to the chat? Oh, never mind, okay. Because I opened the link on Discord and I went back to Chrome. Anyways, yes, I can see the chat again. And you can see the back. Oh wait, I think I erased the initial anatomy sketch underneath. So I'm just gonna have to wing it. But it's fine because she's wearing a cardigan, so it's easy to hide. Okay, yeah, her hand looks really odd like this. What do I think about her other hand? Cause like this pose, it's supposed to be used for a part of the game and she's like worried, but I also want to use it for just like a normal pose. So, I don't know what to do with her other hand. Yeah, that does look very odd. What do I do? Okay, I'm just gonna leave it for now. I really don't, okay. guess. No, yeah, I'm just gonna leave it for now. I will get back to that later because I really just want to do some shading right now. Yeah, can you erase that one? Oh. Oh, the purple coming from the cardigan. Oh, did I airbrush it without a layer mask? Bruh. Okay, that's really unfortunate. Okay, I think I'm just gonna have to airbrush it again. Oh, there we go. Okay, whatever. I will work on her hand later. Shading! Finally. I'm so sick of doing flat colors. Flat colors, that's like my least favorite part of drawing ever. Because it's so unrewarding. Like, you just have to color in the lines. That's basically it. So, anyways, okay, so when I'm shading for things like this game or for my short videos or animations, I just do simple cell shading, because soft shading multiple frames or multiple poses, that's like, that would take too long, and it probably wouldn't look smooth if it was an animation. So I just do cell shading. But cell shading is really boring if you just have one color. And so something I like to do is shade with this border effect, which it essentially just adds another color on the outside. Oh, it doesn't show. Whatever. Okay. It just like adds, like, you see this orange? That, I mean, you can pick any color, but I picked this like pinkish orange color because of subsurface scattering, I think it's called. It's a thing where if you like look at your hand when it's getting hit by sunlight, you can see like a very faint, like more saturated edge where the light is like hitting your hand, and it just like makes your art more interesting, basically. So that is a shortcut I do for my shading. And then from here on, just, I don't like to do detailed shading for this, so I just go where like the basic shadows would be. I gotta say though, I don't like this color very much. I thought I picked a lighter color. What? I could go more, no, definitely not more pink. What did I use for blank canvas? Yeah, it was more like pinkish. I guess that's fine. Favorite brushes on Clip Studio. Okay, I don't know what they're all called because I've just been like not collecting them, downloading them over the years. And so like some of the brushes that I use right now, I've had them for like 2 years now, so I don't remember where I found it. And I'm pretty sure there is a way where you can just like look up the tag, but downloaded materials. Like you can see I've downloaded a lot of brushes, so I can't really tell you which ones are which, because sometimes I change the name because I change the settings, and then I like to describe it. Like, this was not originally called Textured Marker. It was a different brush. It was whatever this one is. And then I just changed the settings to add like a tiny bit of texture. So, favorite brushes, I don't know how to answer that. But I guess like the most I could do is just show you what each brush does. And then you can, if you like it too, you could try to find something similar. But I don't know. Yeah. I do tend to favor brushes that have a tiny bit of texture, but not too much. Like for example, this is a brush I use a lot for shading when I'm doing my paintings. See, it's like tiny, there's like tiny little, ripples? Ridges? I don't know. But it's like, it's not too textured, but it's not super smooth either. And those are the kind of pens I like. For example, you can't really see it, but this is the marker I'm using for line art, and you can see, like, it's not completely smooth. Like, this is the original brush, and it's, as you can tell, or I hope you can tell, it's a little bit more textured. There's like a tiny bit. It's kind of not noticeable, but it makes me happy, so whatever. And then for shadows, like under the neck, not neck, under the chin, I like to do this shadow with a bit of texture. And whenever I do stuff like that, I just select like whatever I want shaded, and then I'll use this brush that it has like a little bit of texture. It's not like too noticeable, like it's not too noticeable if you zoom out, but when you zoom in a little, like you can see a tiny bit of texture. So those are the kind of brushes I tend to favor. So, but like I said, there isn't really a way I can show the what's it called? The exact brushes I use. I wonder. Okay, one thing I have not decided on is hair highlight. I think the way I was doing it before was just do like this funky W shape with this brush. I don't know if I like how that looks. what type of game is Last Summer going to be? It is going to be like Blank Canvas. It's gonna be... it's longer than Blank Canvas, but I would still call it a short game. Let's see how long it is after we finish all of the dialogue. But for now, it's classified as a short, not a kinetic, just, yeah, visual novel. Click and point. I don't really like, what would you call it? Just like basic visual novels, that are only, like, it's more novel than game. Because then I could just be reading a manga or something. But if there are click and point elements to it, like, those are my favorite visual novel games. So, a lot of the mechanics from Blank Canvas was inspired by Professor Layton. There was even a reference for anyone who plays Professor Layton. But, like in Professor Layton, if in between the puzzles, you have to, or you don't have to, but you can look around for hint coins, you can talk to some of the other characters. So, like, I like click and point visual novels, and that's what I'm making. And I was not planning to do any overpaint for these sprites, but it does look better than if it was just underneath. Actually, if I overpaint, then I'm gonna have to overpaint everything. I think, okay, for now, I'm gonna keep it in the line art. Okay, that looks fine. If you're talking more about the genre of the game, slice of life, it's very fluffy and just cute, supposed to be just like not innocent times, just like before depression, basically. The main series, or the main story of Boxes, it goes into more of like stuff with depression and loneliness and stuff like that. So this is it's just a backstory game to explain and show Chess's relationship with Hannah and Ren before everything basically fell apart. Did I want to add... Okay, sure. I'll add a little bit in the corners. Okay, I think that looks good. How did I shade it before? I think I just... Oh, I added the texture on top. Okay, yeah, I like that. What are all of the characters' names? Okay, so, this is the main character. Wait. Her name is Chess. That's not her real name. Her real name is Jessica, but she hates it, and so she prefers to be called Chess. And the reason why she prefers to be called Chess is because her dad, his nickname for her is Chestnut. And she wanted, like, she liked the nickname and she shortened it. And it also just sounds like Jess, which would be like a shortened version of her actual name. So she decided that she wanted to she wanted to be called Chess, even though it's like kind of a weird name, but whatever, she likes it. This is Hannah. She is in the before the main story. She's Chess's best friend. They are like very close. They're essentially like sisters. They think of each other as sisters, and they met when they were 5 because they have the same birthday, and they so happened to meet in the same park because they were having their birthday parties there. You'll learn this in the game, but I guess I'm spoiling a little bit of it now. And this is Ren. He joined the friend group a little later. But yeah, those are the main characters of last summer. And in the main story, Boxes, Hannah's no longer a main character. She's going to be a side character. Ren is still going to be a main character, and so is Arya, which I'll show later. But yeah, those are the names of the main characters. And then I have a bunch of sides, and I've not named a lot of them. Like, right now, a lot of characters just have placeholder names. But, oh, these kids, the other kids in the game have actual names. This is Arya. She appears later in the main series as well. You might have seen me draw her before. I don't draw her a lot. I actually don't know if I draw my OCs a lot. Or post. Anyways, Arya. This is Kareem. All of the kids, except for 2 of them, are 11. Kareem is older. He's 14. And he's Kalisha's older brother. This is Kalisha. And Kalisha is going to be a side character in the main story as well. And this is Himawari. I've shortened it to Hima, just in the naming folders thing. She is Hannah's younger sister. Hairstylists. Oh, okay. I just picked random names. Chris, Alex, Eliza. And then Ben. And then I have not thought of first names for Hannah's parents, so they are just the Fujimotos right now. And then this is Chess's family. So, Finn, Cecilia is her full name, but she likes to be called Cecile. And then I have not named Ren's dad. I need to think of a name for him. Anyways, those are all of the names of all the characters in last summer. Could I do a live playthrough of the game once it comes out? I don't know how entertaining that would be, because do most I don't think indie developers play their own games on stream. I've never seen anyone really do that, but I mean, I don't really watch a lot of streams, so maybe it's common. But I mean, I could if people are interested, but I'll have to ask later on, like when it's actually done. Okay, it's still the same color. Oh shoot, that was not the color the pen I was gonna use to shade. I was gonna use this pen. Whatever. I was gonna use this pen just because it has like a tiny little bit of texture. But it's hardly noticeable, so it's fine. No one will notice. Okay, whatever. An exam tomorrow. Why are you watching YouTube? Go study. I mean, I'm not really one to talk because, I don't think I've, like, properly studied for an exam in, like, actual years. Because after COVID happened, we didn't have to do exams for, like, 2020, 2021, I think, because of, like, online school. And I just didn't take a lot of courses that required exams. So, I personally don't study a lot, but I'm gonna be a hypocrite and tell other people that they should study. When was the last time I studied for an exam? I didn't study for my English exams. I don't have any... No, I didn't even study for my math exam this year. Because I was working on blank canvas so much. Like, I remember going to the teacher after I finished and said, I am so sorry. This is probably going to be the worst exam you've ever graded. Because, like, probably, and at least, like, an eighth of the questions were just blank. Because I did not study. I'm a great student. What are you talking about? The look of disappointment I got from one of my teachers. I had 2 teachers. And one of them was understanding, okay? I'm very thankful for her. But the other one, bro, you just looked at me with disappointment. And I mean fair. I should have been studying, but also I'm going into the arts. So I'm gonna be working on the art more than math. Well, am I going into the arts? I mean, game design, I don't know if I need a lot of math for that. I still passed math, though, with a mid B, so it's fine. Everything worked out. Can you guys help with names? I mean, if you want. I think... Okay, some people put a lot of efforts into, like, picking names. But I'm not one of those people because... Like, okay, so many characters in, like, anime and stuff, they'll have names that relate to their character arcs or their powers or whatever. When I pick names, it's just, oh, that sounds nice. And then if I look up the meaning afterwards, it's like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have named them that. Like, okay, Ren. Ren's, like, the name Ren, I looked it up recently. I think it's of a Japanese origin, or it's most common in, like, Japan. But he's not Japanese. So, that's awkward. But also, I don't want to change his name, because I already know him as Ren. So, yeah. The reason why I haven't picked names yet for some of them is honestly just because I'm a little, like, lazy. And I don't want to do research. But, I mean, if you guys want to help with picking names, the only ones I need right now are Hannah's parents and Ren's dad. I think. Am I missing anyone else? I don't think... Yeah, I think it's just them. You know, okay, the only requirements I can think of for them is, I guess, just they should be culturally appropriate. Well, not appropriate, they should be, like, from their culture. Yeah. Obviously, based on their last names, Hannah's parents are Japanese, and Ren's dad and Ren, yes. I haven't decided for his mom, actually. I don't know if I pick an ethnicity for Ren and his dad. The only ethnicities I know are Chess and Hannah's, because it's important to their stories. But I didn't really pick an ethnicity for Ren yet. So I don't know. I think that's one of the reasons why I haven't decided a name yet. So I guess right now you guys can only really help me with Hannah's parents' name. I kinda want it to be plant-based because Hannah, if you say it in Japanese, it's Hana, which just means flower, and Himawari, which is the sister, means sunflower in Japanese. So I have like a general like flower theme with her family, but I don't know. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna ask my mom, because my mom is Japanese, and so I just might ask her for name suggestions. For the person who asked what program I'm using Clip Studio Paint. The name is right up here. So, Clip Studio Paint Pro. I don't know if I like this. Okay, like the secondary highlight color, it looks good on Chess. Don't know about Hannah though. I'll keep it, why not? Okay, I think... Oh wait, I didn't do her ultimate hairstyle. It's mostly done. Is it this color? Yes, it is. Oh, I didn't shade the face. I'll do it later. Okay, there we go. Hannah is now... Wait, no, I used a darker color, didn't I? Okay, yeah, that looks better. Okay, now Hannah's done. And on to Ren. Okay. I'm only gonna shade one of... Oh, I didn't color in his other... Okay, whatever. I'm only gonna shade one of his hairstyles right now, because the other two are spoilers. I mean, it's not really a spoiler, because main story. But it's slightly different from the main story. So I'm not going to show it yet. But you can see it when you play the game, when it finishes. Hopefully, when it's done by the end of the summer. Okay. That should be good enough. And I hate highlighting anything that, like, any hair that's tied back. Because it looks, like, highlighting it looks odd. How did I do it before? Oh, I literally just went over it. Okay. Ren is maybe Indian American or something. Yeah, sure. That could... I would need to do a little bit more research, but... Sure. I guess, like, since his ethnicity doesn't really matter to the story, I guess it could just be anything. So... They aren't American, though. The story is set in Canada, because I live in Canada. And I'm just more familiar with the culture. But it's not like they're not living in a real city in Canada. I just made up the city that they live in. The names of the places in the city, I'm personally very, very proud of them. Because they have great places such as Green Grass Park and Blue Water Beach. I'm so creative. Like, I honestly could not think of any, like, actual names. So I just pick some really stupid, bullshitty names. Because it was funny to me. So... they spend a lot of time in Green Grass Park, and then there's a scene where you get to go to Blue Water Beach. Why? Okay. It's just the angle of the brush, I think. Oh, and the city itself is called Sun City. I'd probably highlight this bit. I don't know if I like Okay, I did the... Okay. Am I dog or cat person? 100% cat person. Last stream you could hear my dog, like, bark, but I did not have that dog by choice. It's my mom's dog, actually, technically, and I really wanted a cat, okay? But my dad is allergic, so we can't get a cat, which is really sad, because I love cats. Their personalities, or just, I guess the stereotype for their personalities, like, it's just, I vibe with them more. And they're quiet, and you don't have to take them out for walks. Yeah, they might scratch, but whatever. And just, I think cats are cuter. So, personal preference, I guess. I'm living out my dreams by giving Chess a... She doesn't own the cat, but there's going to be a cat, that she befriends. And she's gonna name it Tofu, because I want a cat named Tofu. So she's going to get to live out my dreams. When I eventually move out, I will get a cat, though. But that's gonna be far away, because, like, I only just turned 18. So, it's gonna be a while until I can move out. Oh, did I might want to reline the eyes. I have no idea why I thought that was good. For a bit, I did these squiggle things on the eyes, and I have no idea why I thought that was a good idea. But, yeah. And then I need to redo Ren's eyes too, because I kept, I think I was moving things around when I was moving all of the other side characters in. And so I think I accidentally cut them out. So that is unfortunate. And I need to redraw his eyes. Literally, why did I do this squiggle thing? I absolutely hate it, and it looks really bad. After this, I think I'm going to move on to... Oh, erase the eye. I think I'm gonna go move on to shading the clothes. Oh, I didn't edit her highlights here yet. No, don't. Oh. Oops. No, there's one more. Okay. Now I'm going to go back to chest and do the shading for the clothes. Do I merge all of the layers now? Or am I gonna regret that? Okay, I'm gonna save a copy. And then... saving. Okay, now I'm gonna merge all of the clothing layers. This part is probably gonna be really boring. I'm sorry. Oh wait, I did not notice... What? Wait, the other one's clipped. What? Did it just glitch? Okay, whatever. How far am I into developing the game? Okay, all of the writing is done. Like, not the dialogue writing, but I've planned out every single scene. I've written a scene description for every single, thing that needs dialogue. That document is about 20,000 words long. Okay, I might as well do the pink dress as well. And I've also planned out all of the mini games that you can do and all of like the game modes. So that is also done. Like all of the planning. And now I'm working on the sprites. And this is just the character sprites. I need to work on the backgrounds and props and UI, and basically the only like assets I've done are the sprites, and I'm not even done with the sprites. So I am probably only... Oh, I've done a bit of like the programming. Like I've started the programming. Not any of the complex stuff, but all of the setup, like defining characters, defining some variables. What else have I coded? Not much. I don't have the dialogue to code in yet, so I haven't really touched the coding. So I guess in general I'm only done maybe less than a third of the work, because I haven't even finished all of the sprites. So there is a lot of work ahead of me, and I'm gonna have to like work a lot. And I am very tired, but I am also still somehow motivated to do this. I don't know how I'm still motivated, but I'm determined to finish this summer. Let's see if I can get there. Oh, I didn't do the shading for this head. Can I just like take everything from here and then copy and paste it? I mean, what's it called? Mass liquefy. Okay, here's one benefit for Clip Studio. And then there. I didn't have to reshade it. In old Clip Studio, I would have to have the highlights and shading moved separately, but now you can do it at the same time. Okay, I see a question about music, but I will answer that one later because there's other questions related to the game development, so I'm just gonna continue that conversation. How long... Wait, no. What game engine am I using? Okay, I'm using RenPy. REN''PY. It uses Python, and I'm using it because it's built specifically for visual novels, which is really convenient because I don't need to do a lot of the heavy lifting. I just need to customize a lot of things, but all of like the actual like interactive parts I need to code myself. So all of the click and point stuff, I need to implement that on my own. All of the mini games, I need to implement that on my own. So there's still like a lot of stuff that the game engine doesn't do for me, but it's a lot easier, and it's like the only thing I really know how to do. Like, I tried learning Unity, okay guys, like, I can't. I'm too stupid. I need someone to teach me how to do it, which is why I'm going to school for it. Or for game design, but they're gonna teach you everything. So I am using RenPy. It's a free and I don't even know if it's called, if you would call it an engine. But yeah, I would definitely suggest if you want to try doing like game development, but you're not very good at coding like me, you can try that out and just like mess around with it. And yeah, I was going somewhere with that and then I forgot where I was going. This summer sounds fast-paced. How long have I been developing the game? I started development on June... like... no, not even June. July 4th? No. July 1st or like June 30th of this year. I said July 4th because I went to Anime Expo, and then that was from July 1st to 4th. But I was working on the game when I went to Anime Expo. When me and my friend finished going to the con, we would go to a Starbucks and sit and work. So not even a full month of development. But to make up for that, I've been working a lot. It's basically the only thing I do all day, other than procrastinate. But I try not to procrastinate a lot because, well, it needs to get done, and I'm the only person working on it outside of my dialogue writer. So, yeah, I can't really afford to procrastinate. But yeah, working on it for probably at least 6 hours a day. I don't know why. I hate the shading. I think it's because it's too harsh. But then if I lower the opacity, you can't really see the orange anymore. What if I use this lighter color? I want more blue. Hmm. I don't know if I like this color either. Okay, somewhat. I did not skip the question. I was just I wanted to continue the game dev talk. But favorite music slash songs. Right now, I'm honestly listening to like a bunch of random stuff. Like not one genre, not one artist. A lot of English music, but also a lot of Japanese music, like J-pop. If I had to pick, I'm just gonna list some artists I like. I guess I'll start with English. Recently, I've been listening to MX. I don't even know how to say her name. MXM Tune. I don't know how to pronounce her name. Anyways, I've been listening to her a lot. I used to listen to her back in like whenever Prom Dress came out. And then I stopped for a while. What else? Who else do I listen to English wise? Not a lot of English music actually recently. Wait, no, I've been listening to a lot of just pop songs from like popular artists. I mean, their music isn't terrible, but it's not the kind of music I usually listen to, but I've just been listening to it recently, because it just, in a lot of playlists, and I like to put on playlists these days to just like, so I don't have to pick the music. But yeah. For Japanese though, I can list a lot of artists I like. I don't listen to them much anymore, but I used to like listening to Eve, Mafu Mafu. I still kind of listen to Tuyu. What else? Well, I've been listening to a lot of Milgram recently, actually, which is made by Deco27. Yeah, I listen to a lot of Deco27 as well. Oh, I listen to Kikuo. A lot of Kikuo, a lot of Marutu, which is like the fucked up Vocaloid music. Yeah. My music taste is very interesting, I think. But also, maybe not, because, I mean, those artists are really popular. Oh. Okay. I do kind of want to talk about Milgram, though. Because there's a new Milgram song coming out soon. I think it's coming out on the 26th. For anyone who's familiar, I'm pretty sure it's Kazui's. But if you guys want music suggestions from Japanese artists, I would highly recommend Milgram, because it's like an interactive music project. The premise is there's like 10 killers who are sent to like this weird special prison called Milgram, and the audience is basically the judge, and they get to decide if those killings were, not if they're guilty or not. I mean, they do call them guilty or innocent, but it's really to see if like the audience justifies the ideology of each person and like why they did it. But like the music is good, the characters are interesting, the art and animation is good, so I would suggest it. Oh, I need to stretch my arm. Ow. I have not stood up and stretched in a while. I'm gonna stretch a bit. Okay. Okay, I'm back. Okay, one bad thing about separating the neck, not the neck, the head and the body is the shading, but hopefully it'll just look seamless. Nope. Okay, where's the body? Okay, if I don't touch the hair and it doesn't overlap, then it should be fine. No, that should be for the eye shape. Okay. And then, do I want to color the line art? I do, but that's gonna take so much time. I could just do the skin, like the inside of the skin. No, it's not worth it. Okay. I'll do it if I have time. Oh boy. Okay, that's one shading down. And then I need two. I'm just gonna shade this one outfit first. Why did I give Chess so many poses? Some visual novels that are really successful that I've seen, they just have one pose per character. I should have just done that, especially with the time constraints. Why have I done this to myself? I'm just very try-hard, I guess. I've been called a try-hard by my friends so many times this year for like doing extra stuff in art class. And I mean, like, is it bad to be a try-hard? Cause like in the end, it looks good, but it is a lot of like effort for basically no reason. But oh well, I've already committed. I can't just not do it. Otherwise it'll be... Oh, I didn't merge the layers. This is not just... Oh. Okay, whatever. Okay. Oh, that is not the right color. favorite games. Okay, my favorite game of all time. You guys have probably never heard of it in your life. It's called Ghost Trick, and it was on the DS. I used to play like on the DS a lot because that was the first. Is it a console? Not really. Handheld console, I think they called it. Whatever. And I love that game because it made me feel smart because I beat it without walkthroughs and my dad needed walkthroughs. And also it's just like a really fun game. And like the premise is so it's kind of stupid, but it's really funny. And yeah, the art, I mean, it was simple but memorable. I still remember the art style. And the character designs, I still remember a lot of them, even after not playing the game for years. So, that would be my favorite game of all time, even though it's, like, kind of obscure, I think. Other games I like, Professor Layton, I've already mentioned that this stream. I'm not smart enough to do the Professor Layton games on my own without a walkthrough. One day, maybe? But unfortunately, not. I'm not smart enough yet. Wait. Layer mask. What else? I like to play indie games, mostly. I'm not really into the 3D art styles that a lot of AAA studios use. And art style is really important to me as, you know, a visual artist. So if I don't like the art style, I'm not gonna play your game, which sounds kind of shallow, but whatever. And just indie games are more charming to me because they're usually made by like a smaller team, right? And it seems like they actually like I know AAA studio, like their designers, they obviously care about the game too. Like if you look at Breath of the Wild, like clearly the developers care a lot. But when it comes to other games like Pokemon, Pokemon has fallen off. Oh my god. Just I feel more passion from indie developers, and they tend to do more 2D stuff, which is the art style that I enjoy most. Like, I want to be a 2D game developer. Unfortunately, the school I'm going to caters more to 3D, but there's nothing I can really do about that. As long as I learn the basic principles, I can still apply 2D, I guess. Where's the head? Oh. But, yeah. So games like Stardew Valley. Oh my, the amount of Stardew Valley I played. We don't need to talk about that. Hollow Knight and Silk Song when it eventually comes out. Unfortunately, I probably won't get to play it for like years after it comes out, just because I'll be so busy with school. And if it comes out like right now, I'll be too busy making this game. So, but it's fine. I got on the Hollow Knight train like really late as well, so I'm okay with waiting to play Silk Song. What else? Oh, Hades, Hyper Light Drifter. I like roguelikes. Genshin. Fucking cringe, I know. I'm so scared of going to school and saying I like Genshin because it's such like I don't know if I'm gonna be respected if I tell people I like Genshin Impact, because I like Genshin because of the characters, okay? The gameplay, I'm not gonna lie, is really repetitive and so like all the mini games from all of the events, like it's just a lot of them are just classic games, but as with a Genshin skin. Like, remember that one time we had to play freaking Brick Breakers? Like, why? So, just a lot of this, the gameplay and like the side events, it's just like kind of not good game design in my opinion. So, I love Genshin as much as I love Genshin. I don't think I'm gonna tell people at school that I like it unless I know that it's like okay to like it, because it kind of seems like something where it'd be like, oh, you like Genshin, and the fandom that's just associated with it. Like, the fandom, yeah, a lot of times it's like pretty bad, pretty cringe, but I don't know. I still like Genshin. And I still play it every day. Well, now that I've been developing the game, I've been playing it less, but I still try to... I still try to do my dailies. Have I played Spiritfarer? No, and I have unfortunately not heard of it. 12:37 a.m. and you're still awake? Should probably go to sleep. But also, I would be a hypocrite if I said that, because my sleep schedule is atrocious. I pulled an all-nighter yesterday to try and fix it, and I ended up going to sleep at... when did I go to sleep? 9 o'clock, I think? And then I woke up at 3:30 a.m. and I've been drawing since 4 a.m. today. So I am not one to talk when it comes to sleep schedules, but I can still tell people that they should probably go to sleep. Oh wait, that's it. Good enough. Okay. My shoulder hurts a lot today. I don't know why. My shoulder usually doesn't hurt. Like, if it's gonna be anything, it's gonna be my wrist. So, that might be concerning. But I think I just need to stretch, because I haven't stretched much, because I'm streaming. But I'll take more breaks once I'm done streaming. I should clean up the line art a bit on this one. I'll do it if I have time later. Oh no. Oh, I was trying on the wrong thing. How much am I planning on streaming? I don't know. Honestly, I might end it soon because I am getting a little hungry. Okay. My mom's friend is staying over, so I can't go downstairs, like, in the middle of the night. And I woke up at 3:30 today, so I haven't eaten much, since waking up, because, it's too early to go downstairs to get food. And then I started streaming pretty early. So I might be ending it soon. But probably, okay. I'm just gonna go until I finish shading. Yeah, that sounds good. So I'm gonna estimate and say probably half an hour? Unless I'm like really fast. But I don't wanna rush the main trio's art because you're gonna be seeing them the most. Why was that not shade? Oh, okay. I'm just gonna copy this and shade. Wait, shouldn't this wait, shouldn't the shade— oh. I just didn't. Bruh. Okay, I'm just gonna copy this shading over then. Why didn't I do it here? Can I just copy this little section here? It gets rid of the layer effect though. Guess I'm just gonna have to leave it like that. Oh. Layer back. I keep drawing on the wrong layer with these layer masks. I'm still not really used to it. I did just learn about it like a few days ago, so still learning. Oh, wait, no. Wait. Okay, 2 more poses, and then I'm ending stream because I'm hungry. Wait, is that... yeah, I can just liquefy and move, I guess. What? Why is it doing that? Whatever. Alright, last pose! And then I'm done the first outfit variation for chest. That is... yeah. I'm gonna be shading for like the next probably 2 days, if I'm gonna be honest. Oh boy. I mean, okay, I like shading because it's more interesting than flat colors, but also I can't just turn my brain off because I have to like think about where the shadows are going to be placed. So I like shading, but also I don't. Alright, it's finished! And I really need to stretch and go eat something and go drink some water. So, I'm gonna end it here. Thank you for everyone who stopped by today. And I think I might stream tomorrow, I am not sure. I might want a break. But anyways, again, thank you for everyone who joined, and I will see you guys later.